If you like this video, why not subscribe? Hey everybody in internet world, welcome to another episode of the Frugal Filmmaker, the place where nano budget is the name of the game. You might recall a few episodes back we constructed this PVC microphone shock mount, and after I posted that episode I received several requests from people saying, hey, where's the boom pole on which I can hang this thing? I didn't include the directions on how to build a boom pole because there are so many directions out there on the web that I thought it was unnecessary, but not wanting to turn a deaf ear to people watching this show who like this show, I've decided to create one of my own. The advantages of this pole is that it will extend to over 11 feet, it won't creak, it will collapse, it's easy to build, and it will only cost you 25 bucks, which may seem like a lot, but the pole that you saw this originally on in that episode costs 100. So here it is. Now when you type DIY boom pole into Google, you get a bunch of entries, of course, but this is one of the oldest ones. This is Neil Slade's Home Depot mic boom pole. And he actually has a pretty good idea here. He, instead of using a painter's pole, which most people typically use, he uses a light bulb changing pole. And he attaches his shock mount right to it. What I didn't like about his design is that you still see those obnoxious threads which make it look like a painter's pole near the top of the pole there. And there's no way to angle the shock mount and the mic. So you're stuck with a 90-degree angle, which isn't very practical or useful in boom miking situations. So I wanted to add a way to angle the pole and also get rid of that obnoxious thread. But the basic idea he has is good of using this light changing pole for various reasons, which he illustrates. It's yellow so you can easily see it if it dips in the shot. It extends to a great length, longer than some retail boom poles. And it has a twist lock feature which eliminates the need for collets to do the locking. And here's your parts list. You have a light bulb changing kit complete with useless attachments which we'll get rid of. You have a 3/8 inch bolt that's 1.5 inches in length. You have a PVC 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch adapter / bushing. You have a 3/4 inch PVC coupler. And finally you have this microphone mount which you can find on eBay. If you type in microphone clip and scroll down, you'll find this kind of generic looking microphone mount that only costs $3. It's called the Bartok. It has a 3/4 inch thread, and it's only $3, and that includes shipping, so that's not too bad. Now here's your tools you're going to be needing. The first thing we use is a drill of some kind. Using this rechargeable model, you're going to need a knife, you're going to need some epoxy, and finally a rotary tool of some kind with various bits. Okay, so your first step is to remove your pole from the unnecessary light bulb changing gear and C-clamp it to a table. Next, drill a pilot hole into this hole here, because once you chop off those threads, you're still going to need that hole for guidance. So chop it off. Take your Dremel with a cutting wheel and whack it off. Now this will make a big mess, as you can see here. There's lots of flash everywhere. But just take your knife or other tools you have and clean it up. Dig out this hole at the end here to make it easier to work with. Next I've got a router bit on the Dremel, and I'm going to widen this hole so the 3/8 inch bolt will fit inside of it. Right now it won't. And once it's big enough, you can insert the bolt and turn it so that it fits right inside. Try and get it as straight as possible. Then just chop the end of the bolt off. And you've got your thread. Now just knock off the nasty little burrs, and you're done with that part. Pour some water on it, and that'll cool it off because it probably got hot when you were cutting it off. Then you just unscrew the thread and try not to drop it. Next, mix your epoxy and cover the thread with lots of epoxy, and also swab the inside of the tube here so that it bonds correctly. Now if you're not sure how far to screw the thread in, pre-screw it into your microphone mount and make a mark with a Sharpie or something, or just screw it into the microphone mount and then screw the mount right onto the pole as a guide. Now this epoxy takes 5 minutes to set, but 8 hours to cure. 24 to be really solid. Next, you're going to want to build your adapter because this microphone mount holds larger microphones, not shotgun mics, and it will not hold your 1/2-inch pipe that your shock mount is made out of. So you're going to make an adapter. You do this with your coupler and your bushing. Just insert the bushing into the coupler, and now you've got a 3/4 inch coupler that will fit inside of your microphone mount that will also hold your 1/2-inch PVC shock mount. Make sure you glue these so that your microphone doesn't fall out. Then just screw in your pole, and you're finished. And that's your DIY boom pole. Simply put this shock mount in the top of the pole along with your microphone, stick it in your actor's face, and you're ready to rock. If you like this project, please come to thefrugalfilmmaker.com for more, and you can find us on Instructables, Twitter, and Facebook. Oh, and if you have a request, please feel free to send it to any of those venues or send us an email at thefrugalfilmmaker@gmail.com. See you later.